pick in the NFL draft.
Hey, make us lunch. We're hungry.
La 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 la, sweep. Look at this broom, nice broom to sweep. We won't even use a good broom for sweeping
Hey,
here.
what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm sweeping.
Sweeping for beanbags again?
No, I'm sweeping Redskins.
Can I sweep Redskins too?
You want to sweep some Redskins?
Uh-huh.
Come on, here's a broom. Look at that broom. Go ahead, sweep them Redskins. Sweep that Redskin up. Go ahead. Sweep up them Redskins. Go ahead. Sweep up them Redskins. There you go. Sweep them all. Go ahead. Sweep them. Here you go. Put them in here. Put them in the dustbin. And sweep up them Redskins. Good. Oh, wait. You forgot some. Hey, Gia, you forgot some. Look. You got... Oh, look. Here's Ryan Kerrigan. Get Ryan Kerrigan. Oh, what do you got? That's Terrell Pryor. Good. You got Kerrigan and Ryan. Oh, look, Kirk Cousins. Yeah, you got Kirk Cousins. Sweep up Gruden. Sweep up Gruden. Sweep them. Sweep up the Redskins. Sweep them up. Sweep them up. They stink. Who do they stink?
Yeah, they stink.
Huh? What's that?
Yeah, they stink.
They stink. The Redskins stink. You've been swept. Yo, everybody, boom. King right here. And guess what time it is? You know what time it is. I know what time it is. But guess what? It's more than just that. We got something special. We got the broom. Bring out the broom, and this is the crappy garage outside broom because the Redskins don't deserve an inside broom. Man, we kicked their butts. We swept the Redskins. It's beautiful. What? What do I think? The Redskins stink. Is that a sink? The Redskins stink. What does he mean? The Redskins stink. Is she wearing a mink? The Redskins stink. Is that a kink? The Redskins stink. Oh, look at his little dink. The Redskins stink. Yeah. I'm giddy, I tell you. You like my singing? How's it going, huh? All right, so you know what it's time for. It's time for dedications. Now, most people do, hey, let's do a shout out to this person. Let's do a shout out to this person. Philly 500 does cigar dedications. And tonight, we dedicate this cigar to one Carson Wentz, elite franchise quarterback MVP so far this year. This stogie, buddy, is for you. The taste of victory. Whew. It's not the smoke part, it's the way in which we earned it. So I really love doing these videos in the garage. I've come to really like them. You know, just a way for me to chill out, speak randomly on my thoughts. And if you like it, definitely give me a like so I know to keep doing this kind of video. And that way I can, we can keep rolling. So Carson Wentz, when the Eagles drafted him, I didn't know too much about him. I knew who he was. I knew that he had potential, but I didn't know who he was. I never saw him in that way. But I respected Mike Mayock, and Mike Mayock kept talking about him, kept talking about him. And then, when that happened, I went ahead and started watching his stuff, and I was like, yeah, I like this kid. I think he could be a Joe Flacco type. I think he could be a Big Ben. Not that, like, as good as him, but, somewhere on that level. Mainly Big Ben, I would say. Like, I didn't think he would be a guy who throws 45 touchdowns every year. I didn't think he would be Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Eli. I mean, not Eli. I say Eli. Not Eli. Eli stinks. Peyton, Tom, Aaron Rodgers. I didn't think Carson would be those kind of guys, but I thought he would be like Big Ben, win a couple of Super Bowls, always a solid quarterback, borderline Hall of Famer, winner. And then when we saw him in his rookie year, especially towards the end, I think it may have been the Giants game, I saw things that in him, I said, Now, he's much more than that. He can be an elite franchise quarterback. He can be much more than I thought. And then, after the first Redskin game this year, I said, this kid can be more than just an elite franchise quarterback. This kid could be a future Hall of Famer. He has that kind of ceiling. And every week since that week 1, he has proven me right more and more. And now it's to the point that when they struggle, they let him take control of the plays and of the tempo, and he delivers. He delivers. So yes, we have a guy who has Hall of Fame potential. How sweet that is. It's unbelievable. So we have a guy who is, in my opinion, the MVP. Not even anybody close to him. He just did something on national TV that will imprint that for the rest of the year in people's mind. Let me tell you, Dallas Cowboy fans, Giant fans are trembling. They're trembling right now at what they saw. Redskin people are too depressed right now. They're too depressed. They gave us their best shot, and it wasn't good enough. You know, the first quarter and a half, we struggled. When they went to up-tempo, and Carson could get to the line of scrimmage, start calling plays, start doing those kind of things, he took the game over. He put everybody on his back, and he took the game over. And this kid makes everybody better. Yes, Alshon, you know, we're all waiting for that big breakout game. Ertz is having a good year, right? He's not just showing up in December. Aguilar is reborn, right? And he's showing up. Yeah, they worked hard. They are good and they have talent. But it's the quarterback who has brought it out in them. That's what good quarterbacks do. He has made these guys even better. And now they believe in themselves. When they were down and they went to the up-tempo and they hit Mac Hollins on that big pass, did you see how the defense was energized? And then they scored again. It just exploded. He took everything and carried it, and carried the team, carried the fans, carried everything, and beat the Redskins. The guy's an amazing quarterback, amazing. He's running away with the MVP. So now we have a 6-1 team who, I'm sorry, they're not going to lose to the 49ers. If they lose the 49ers, I'm going to be mad. But I'm not worried about it. So they're going to be 7-1, right? So now you're looking at a 7-1 team playing Denver at home. Let's say the Eagles beat Denver. Now they're 8-1. So now you're 8-1. You beat Denver, you have a bye week. Then you come back and you play the Cowboys. Is anybody really scared of the Cowboys? I'm really not. I think the Cowboys can give us their best shot, and it ain't going to be good enough. I think the Cowboys are going to take a beating, okay? But if you're 8-1 at the bye week, you only have to win 4 more games. You only have to win 4 more games to get to 12-4. Now, why do I talk about 12-4? Because 12-4 guarantees, in my opinion, a 1 or 2 seed. You will get a 1 or 2 seed if you're 12-4. And to me, that's my goal right now. Right now, I want to get to 12-4. If I get to 12-4, I'm going to get a bye week. Then I'm going to get a home playoff game. So the Eagles' chances of getting to the NFC Championship is very, very good. Now, I'm not going to talk about more than that because it makes some people nervous. It doesn't make me nervous, but it makes some people nervous. So we'll leave that out. But let's just talk about a 1 or 2 seed. If the Eagles don't get a 1 or 2 seed, then at this point, it's a disappointment. You guys, it's a disappointment. You can't be 8-1 or 7-1 and not come away with a bye week, especially when the conference looks as weak as it does this year. All right? It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. And it's funny, you know. I was doing the show tonight, and me and Bitterbirds, Bitterbirds, what's up, buddy? But we were doing it, and he's talking, when I was talking, he was talking. But when he was talking, I was looking at him and I was thinking, we both are in shock. We're both like, we kind of can't believe what we're seeing. We can't believe what we're seeing. We're watching a team 6-1. We're watching a quarterback become an elite franchise quarterback, becoming one of the game's best. And you know what? He's an Eagle. He's an Eagle. It's hard to believe. It's really, 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 really hard to believe. But it's true. It's really, really true. So, all I can say is enjoy this moment. Enjoy this week. Well, big helicopters. What are they coming? They coming to this party? They want to come to this party, celebrate a dingbat party? Let's have a dingbat party. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. There's a lady, right? And what she does is she walks around at night with her dog. She poops and pees in everybody's yard. But she's like the homeowner person. And she has a paper and she writes things down. And then she reports you to the homeowners. I watch her do it all the time. But she breaks all the rules. But she's got her flashlight. She's got a dog pooping. She's got a dog peeing everywhere. Everywhere. And flashlight checking to make sure people's house is okay, their screens okay, and make sure they're not breaking regulation. Breaking regulation. I mean, what is this? You know what I mean? What are we, Nazi Germany? I mean, sometimes people are just a little goofy. You know what I mean? But she lets her dog poop and pee in everybody's yard. And then she writes down what they do wrong. And she walks around with a flashlight. So she's walked around twice as I'm filming. So she's probably wondering, what the hell am I doing? What am I? In violation? Am I in violation? Dingbat violation? I ain't peeing. I ain't care. I don't care. Come on, try to get me to pick violation. Ain't happening. Sometimes people get on my nerves. Anyways, back to the Eagles. So, we're in a situation where I don't think a 1 or 2 seed is a stretch. Shouldn't be thought about. Shouldn't be expected. I think it is something that every Eagle fan should expect to happen and should hold this team accountable if it doesn't, because there's no excuses that this team shouldn't be able to win at least 12 games at this point. Okay? You still have over half of the season and they only need 6 more wins. You got San Francisco next week. That's a win. That's 7 wins. Okay? You beat Denver at home. You only need 4 more wins. I don't think they're going to lose to Denver. I don't like Denver's offense. You know, the thing that we have to be concerned about coming out tonight, of anything, is injury. Jason Peters hurt. Nasty injury. I thought what the fans did and how they chanted his name and how they did that tonight was an amazing thing. And ESPN didn't cover it. They didn't say anything about it. But if it was Dallas, if it was Kansas City, if it was New England, if it was anywhere else, they would have talked about what a classy bunch of fans. Not in Philly. They ignored it. It was classy, and only Philly could do that. So Philly's fans, I salute you. You're classy, no doubt about it. But you don't need people to tell you that you're classy. But that was all class tonight. Hicks, hopefully he ain't injured too bad. Kendricks needs new hamstrings. So we got the trade deadline coming, right? Trade deadline is approaching. I would turn around and I would get on the phone. I would try to get myself another tackle or a linebacker. I would definitely do that because we're too thin at linebacker. I thought Good and I thought Walker were really horrendous tonight. I thought they were horrible, and Washington ate them alive. So we got to do something. Then, if we look at our tackle, most likely I would assume Lane's going to go to left tackle because that's going to be his position for the future. So you might as well do it if Peters is gone. Then you still need another tackle. my man Adrian suggested Staley. I think that's a great idea. I'd get on the horn. But you got to do something before the deadline. And you have time. I think the 29th is the deadline. So get it done, get it going, and let's get some guys in here to help this team because we're ready to make a run. You know, Navarro Bowman, we passed on him. He probably would have been a good guy to bring in. But I don't know that he was going to even leave the Bay Area, to be honest with you. So, all in all, here's what I say. Carson Wentz, right now, is the MVP of the league. Not by a little bit. Not in the mix. He's blowing everybody out. Blowing them out. Then you have the Eagles and the Eagles team. 6-1. Anything less than a 1 or 2 seed would be a disappointment at this point, in my opinion. 1 or 2 seed has to be done. Third, get on the horn, get on a trade block, and try to get somebody else in here, a linebacker or a tackle, to help combat all these injuries that we've had. Those are the 3 things that I'm taking out of this victory celebration tonight. And we'll probably definitely be talking about it going forward. But great win. Great win. Man, what a day. What a day. And you deserve it, Eagle fans. You deserve this. You've waited a long time. You suffered a long time. You deserve to feel like you can have a good team and not be disappointed in the big games by losing like the way we came out. In the past, you know, I know, we would have lost that game in the first quarter and a half. But not with Carson Wentz. So with that said, I hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this. It's gone pretty long. Take care. Talk to you later. Hey, and don't be a dingbat. And enjoy your cigar. And then when you're done,